I'm here with Joe Drilling.
Hi, I wiped out on a skateboard and died, and now I'm haunting the home of the people who made the skateboard.
That makes sense. That story checks out. Hey, what's up? Kurt Adams also here.
I'm here. I am the ectoplasm between the ball bearings of the skateboard.
Is that so? Does that mean that you weren't lubricating it properly, and you're part of the reason why that Joe was killed, or does that mean
Yeah.
that okay? So he's also
Yeah, I was
haunting
gumming
you.
up the works.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how slippery fucking ectoplasm is. Anyway, this is Genesis or Genesisn't, where I play some Genesis games. It's Halloween time, 31 Nights of Horror. Or it's like 28 Nights of Horror, I think, this year.
I'm 29.
29? Okay.
But if you count the stuff that I made, that brings us up to 32
Okay.
after tomorrow's
that's
video
one too
goes
many.
live.
What are we going to do with all these Nights of Horror?
I don't know.
Well, there be the Day of the Dead of Horror.
That's true. There you go.
Thanksgiving is one of those days. Anyway, this is Haunting starring
What about Blood
Poulterguy.
Freak?
This seems like
Blood
a
Freak
weird
one of
game.
those days?
Looks peaceful, huh? Well, I've got a radical surprise for You can tell
Radical
they're
ninja
evil. Look
surprise.
at the mug on that moving van. You can tell these people are bad.
hmm
The green dude hanging and on the left. I'd like ya to meet Flo Sardini. What? Oh yeah, she can't see me. Heh heh.
Do the gesture, Eric. Come on. She can't see me.
Do you want me to bust through the wall like Kool-Aid Man?
No, I wanted
They
to
do the
John-
hand
John
thing,
Cena-
the
yeah,
John Cena hand thing.
I use these
See,
things
even I know
called
what he was talking about.
Freightums to scare the sardinis. Freightums?
Is that anything like Steakums?
Oh, I get
No.
Freightums.
It's
You guys
like
get it?
reverse. Yes, I
You
get
get
it.
it? It's like items,
get-
but and
yeah.
fright. It's Freightums.
Yes.
Here's how you press
It's
A.
a portmanteau.
Yeah, it's like the
more
opposite.
like a portmanteau.
Ah.
Press A again, and I dive out. Then it's loaded. Got it? Okay. So what do I do when I load the Freightums?
So it depends on the color. He'll explain it, I think. This game actually gives a surprisingly robust tutorial
For a
for
16-bit
a
game.
game from
Oh
1993.
wow! Holy shit! I don't even need to play this game. I have to stop now. That bed was so scary.
Does
So it depends on the
character
color.
pop up and say, "Hey, you picked up a Freedom"?
No, fortunately.
Okay, all right.
So this is sort of like the opposite of Illbleed, which I played last night, where instead of having to spot the spooky incident before it happens, you go to the different objects and you create the spooky incident and then hope that the victim walks near it. But there are different colors.
Help me.
So
Greg.
the blue ones are like
Okay.
passive.
Ugh.
Like the blue one, if the item goes blue, you're just sort of setting a trap for someone to walk past.
I see.
But the other colors, like one of them you can actually control the thing. One of them you can just spring the, like, I'm trying to remember, there's yellow and red and I don't remember which is which, but one of them, like, you wait for them to get close to you and then you manually spring the trap.
Right. So
And then the other
proximity
one-
mines, remote mines, and
Right. And then the last one, well, no, the last one is you control the object. I think the rocking chair in this room is one that you can actually like control the rocking chair and sort of move it around the room and sort of scare him.
like this.
Yes, just like that. But you didn't really do anything with it. You just put it back down.
Well, I think he left.
But he left the room. Yeah. So
Can I change rooms?
yeah, you just follow him.
Okay.
This looks like it's super floaty. I guess
mean,
that makes sense since you're a ghost.
Yeah,
Oh shit! It's the ghost of Mike Ailes.
it is.
Ooh. I choked on a can of maple syrup.
A whole can, huh?
You should take it out of the can first.
That's why you choked.
God, I still can't get over the fact that the Fonz was
Whoa.
considered like the coolest person in the world to emulate, even in like the mid '90s or early '90s, I guess. Why are you playing as Ghost Fonzie?
Because I was killed in a skateboarding accident because of these people.
And so now their asses are haunted.
Oh, geez, I got her good on that one, I guess.
Yeah. So the goal is to drive the whole family out of the house.
Okay.
By
And-
creeping out the printer.
Look, the mouse turned into a rat.
Oh, it turned into a... Yeah, there you go. Right, so she's going to run. And don't follow right away. Make sure to pick up the ectoplasm. Because if your ectometer goes empty, you have to go to this awful... The problem with this game, the singular problem with this
I was
game...
gonna say, why
that
isn't this
you-
game considered a classic? Because it seems pretty fucking rad from where I'm
I mean, I
standing.
think by some folks it is, but when you run out of ectoplasm, you have to go to this weird dungeon level where you actually have to actually like deal with enemies and shit to recharge your ectometer. It's super tedious, and it's the worst part of the game, and most people hate it. And I sort of wish there was a ROM hack. There probably is somewhere a ROM hack of this game that just gets rid of that because it's pretty bad. All right, so she left the house. So the idea is get them all to leave the house, and then they move to a new house, and then you haunt the new house. And I think there are four or five houses.
Do they all have different scares in them?
Haunt. They all, yeah, they're. I mean, I think there's a couple repeats, but yeah, there's a ton of unique scares in this game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Find someone in the bathroom because one of the toilets you can haunt, and it makes a poop monster come out and start throwing poop
Oh
at people.
man,
And it's
we're
it's
not
pretty
we're
good.
not ending this stream until I make a poop monster throw poop at people.
That's the Eric Allen promise.
Yeah, that's my guarantee. If you vote me for
I mean,
president,
how many times do we have to do that on this?
tomorrow night I'll do it for real.
You got to use that table saw for something.
You can use the chainsaw for something.
Well, it doesn't look like
This
I
ga-
can use the table saw.
I also
Ooh, I
like
have-
that this game has a
I know.
MA13 rating, and it's like there's some of the scares are like there's a lot of blood in some of the scares.
I'm more interested in the poop-based scares.
Okay, well. So now you have an energy meter, which is that face in the lower left, and if you run out of face, then
I guess I
the
missed
game
it.
is actually over.
If you run out of face.
Yeah, if you run out of face, the game's over. So
You got some serious momentum, huh?
Yeah, you move pretty fast.
So yeah, this turns into a tedious isometric like platformer thing where you can actually take damage, and this is
You have
like I
to
said,
jump?
like
Like, are
very
there
much
jumping
the low.
parts?
Well, you had to jump up that ledge. I guess there's not actual there are no
I can't fall into
pitfalls
a
that I
pit?
can remember.
Alright.
I don't think so. But it's still again like just the most fucking tedious part. Like you just want to keep haunting people, and it's like, oh, now I got to go back to the basement and pick up.
I
some
feel
more
like this is
goo.
what you do
Like,
when you're afraid that there's not enough game in your game, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you have to pick up every drop that falls, so
Yeah,
like you
yes.
can't even make a beeline to the exit.
No, you can't. And
I gotta get my. This is how Poulterguy got his goo back, you know?
and this actually is where the final boss fight takes place.
Boss fight.
There's one boss.
More
it's
like a
the
boss
final
fight.
boss.
Am I right?
Oh.
See what you did there.
Uh huh.
Do a little
Is he in,
dance.
like- That's a dance?
Sure.
Make a little love.
Uh huh.
Get down tonight.
Well, in Cigar Shop and Vito isn't going to be scared because he turned on the washing machine.
Yeah, but whoa! I guess he was scared, Mike. I guess you don't know what you're talking about.
Wait,
Yeah.
did it rip all of his clothes off him, or did he jump out of his clothes because he was so
He
scared?
jumped out of his clothes. That happens. It's one of the reactions. The trunk scare is pretty good, if I remember correctly. I don't know if he's gonna.
Whoa!
That's not bad. Monster lawnmower.
The trunk is.
Uh,
Oh, that's a different trunk. I think in one of the later houses, like he opens the trunk and it's full of like dismembered body parts and gore.
Oh man, the drill press scare. Wow.
Oh, there we go. Man, Vito is.
So make sure you
Vito
grab
is
all
just
the.
pouring goo, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So there should be 2 kids too, right?
Look, he has
There
a
are two
condition,
kids.
he's very sensitive about it.
But I would stay on Vito if you can, because
Oh, where he went.
his fright level is high enough that you can probably get him out of the house. If you can find him.
Are we sure he didn't just take off?
Usually it says, well, actually, if you pause, I think the pause menu shows a map of the house and tells you
Oh, there we go.
who's
All right.
where.
Do the houses get crummier and crummier as you scare them into
No.
new houses?
No,
This
they
is
stay
kind of a
wealthy.
story.
They don't lose their money from being scared, Mike. Come on.
Well, moving is expensive, you know.
Well, just
Presumably, they would be
imagine-
selling at a loss so that they
Yeah,
could
I
get
was
rid of the
gonna say,
place.
the loss of equity alone from buying all
Well,
those
but they
houses.
Maybe in between hauntings, they're doing like a lot of renovations and stuff, and they're flipping them.
yeah.
Oh, the bloody carpet's cute.
Oh,
Yeah, see, don't
yeah, I guess it's sometimes
jump in and
moving
out
around
too
a lot.
fast. So this room has an exit door, so hopefully this will get him out of the house.
What? It's not working. Oh, there it goes. It's very high.
Yeah.
Come over here. Check that out. Yeah, there you go. Maybe this one?
Oh, you can toss them around?
No. They go and look at, like, the thing wobbles and then they go and look at it. Oh, there
Right.
it goes. All right.
Yeah.
They just don't drop very
Actually,
much goo, it seems like.
Right.
Gotta be a little bit more frugal with my scares.
Yep.
Alright, so I gotta go over here.
That's what we always say about you, Eric. You just love to scare too much.
I scare too much.
What if haunting, but too much?
Guess that one didn't have much of an effect.
What's that face on her shirt?
Looks like Mr. Yuck.
Mr. Yuck is me.
Oh, look at that. Oh no!
Oh, a spinning head ballerina. Ah, I like the robot.
Whoa. That's fucked up.
Better collect her precious goop.
Yeah, I need that goo. Oh, I wish she'd gone into the bathroom.
You get your poop monster eventually.
Better not be lying to me, Joe. I'll never forgive you.
I'm definitely not lying. Like, I can just send you a clip of it if you really doubt me that much.
Isn't she in here? Oh, there she is.
Can't believe they didn't put this on the Genesis Mini.
There aren't any EA games on the Genesis Mini, are there?
Did she just piss herself?
She definitely just pissed herself.
Wow.
That is 100% a thing that happens
This
in
is
this
a
game.
good video game.
You say that now, but guess what? You're about one ghost trick away from the basement zone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Didn't seem that bad. Just more like it's just not what I want, you know.
Right. I mean, that's the problem. It feels like padding. It's really tedious. Like, it's just not fun to do this.
I think it might be
Like,
safe to say that it is padding.
Right.
It feels like it because it is.
All right, let's see what I can find for Poulterguy ROM hacks.
There's a ROM hack that just gets rid of all the dumb basement shit. Just lets you haunt people. There's probably like a game
gonna say,
genie
there might
code
be a
for infinite
code
slime.
even, yeah.
Don't lose ectoplasm.
Should check game facts.
Doesn't seem to be anything on romhacking.net.
Is there like a Poulterguy cross like Zelda?
Randomizer.
Yeah.
Let's see. Levels. There's a level skip code.
I was there. I found the most useless cheat codes for this game. There's one that gives you extra points,
Okay.
Yeah.
and there's one that turns the music off.
Yep. There's one that turns the music off.
Yeah,
There are
that
4
sounds
houses, and
just like
yeah,
an
there's a
option
levels. There are
screen
level
to me.
skips.
Yeah.
And actually, the one that gives you extra points is also the level skip. I didn't realize at first.
Yeah.
Well, we already did those two. What about this couch, I guess?
There is a Game Genie code for Infinite Ecto, so I think I believe the emulator you're using supports Game Genie code, so I can give that to you if you
Oh,
want to just
he's
bother with
gone.
that at some point. Up to you, though.
All right. I can
But
try.
that seems like
I
it
feel like
would
I've tried
definitely
that
be
in the
the way.
past, and it hasn't quite.
Doesn't
worked out
quite work
right.
as advertised.
Yeah. Why don't you go play some guitar, Tony? Oh no!
There's a lot of things turning into snakes in
Yeah.
this.
A lot of children pissing themselves, also.
Yeah.
Most
The,
children are
the fear is the embarrassment.
You can move the skull, man.
Oh, I
Fly
can.
around the
Oh
room.
shit!
Yeah, I told you that. With the green ones, you can guide it around the.
Why is he still calm? I would not be calm
Doesn't
about
look
this.
calm to me.
Once the scare ends, then it'll change his level. I think.
No, that is one chill ass kid.
That is a chill ass kid, apparently.
Okay, I like that you can fly the telescope around the room.
More like a heloscope.
Oh, that works on 2 levels.
I'm pretty proud of that one.
Low. Fear level low.
We're getting there.
There we go.
Oh, dang. Creepy bed.
Bed monster. He's leaving the room.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he gonna
Oh, I
go?
forgot
Is
to
he
get my
going
goo.
towards the bathroom?
Oh
Yeah,
no, the goo is gone. Oh
Yeah,
no.
you can't leave the room or it disappears.
That's some bullshit. It's alright. I think I can finish him off before.
Before another trip to the Bazone.
Yeah. Go to the bathroom. It's probably safe in there. Oh shit, his head exploded. Damn. Keep forgetting to pick up the goo. I don't think this is a bathroom. I don't think I'm gonna get what
That's
I want.
which is a poop monster throwing poop
Yeah.
at someone.
We done the
different-
grandfather clock?
There are multiple bathrooms and multiple toilet scares. I don't remember which one is the poop monster. And if I remember correctly, the poop monster throws some poop and then it eats a piece of poop and then it disappears. If I'm remembering correctly.
Jeez.
A black cat just materialized out of the freezer?
Sure.
As one does.
Damn it.
This is the scariest part of the game.
To be fair, I'm being a suboptimal Poulterguy player at the moment. I keep forgetting to get the goo, you know? I'm gonna have to have it tattooed on my,
That guy in Memento.
yeah. Get that goo, it'll say.
John G took my
I'll
goo.
have it G-E-T tattooed on these knuckles and then G-O-O tattooed on these knuckles.
This is the story of right hand, left hand. And getting goo with Poulterguy.
All the gamers are going
It's
to
a
think
good-
that you just forgot the D for get good.
Just came up with the title for the sequel. This is the same map. I'm just
No,
going through it the opposite
no, Mike,
direction
because
this time.
in that context, the good is spelled differently. So
It's more like good.
yeah,
It's like cut. Cud.
Oh, maybe it's for cows.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
all the gamers are dairy farmers actually.
Ugh.
Now you're the one being scared. Am I right?
I have to go back through the thing?
I guess it's like a there and back again this time.
Maybe it's just a certain number.
Sometimes the exit is in just
Yeah,
in
it's
a
just in the
different
middle here,
weird.
I think.
Yeah, that's as I say that spot is the.
So happy we leave in that basement. You know, dance all day. So if you lose health in the basement, do you get it back when you move to the next house?
I believe so, but I don't remember. There are also spells you can use. I think I don't know if you get maybe you don't get those till the second level, but I
Whoa.
think if you, like there's like a you can like make a floating head appear, and you can get rid of the dog. The dog they haven't bought the dog yet, but I think in the second house when the dog starts showing up, and the dog can see Poulterguy, so
Can you do dog metamorphosis?
no, you can just basically distract the dog. is
Whoa,
really-
shit!
Yeah,
Dang.
told you, man. There's some
This
stuff.
is
in
a
this
Genesis game.
An MA13 rated Genesis game. I will remind you.
This is a fucking good game.
I know this game rules. This is. I think this was. It was on the EA Play PSP compilation. I
Is everybody-
believe.
Oh no, he went
He went the other way.
he left.
It was on the EA Play compilation for PSP, which was a bunch of old EA Genesis games, and I think that's like the only time it's ever been re-released or revisited in any capacity. It's kind of a shame because like the only other game that I can think of that's kind of like this is
Ghost Trick.
I mean Ghost you are a ghost in Ghost Trick, but I don't think it's not like this.
Exactly, Joe.
Right. I was gonna say Illbleed. It's again, as I said, it's sort of the inverse of this, but or I guess what was that one for GameCube? Geist?
Yeah.
Can you like haunt a bowl of dog food in that and stuff?
Mhm.
Like that's
There's one thing I know about kids is that they love darts. So go check out
Mm-hmm.
that dartboard, kid.
Ooh, gross.
Give me that goo. What is he? Is he brushing his teeth? I'm not sure what's going on.
he's supposed to be like stroking his chin. I'm
Is that
not
what
sure.
that is?
He's out. He's gone.
Hey, get back here, you wimps. I'm
They're dabbing.
just warming up. Go ahead and run. I'm right behind you. Sorry, but...
The house isn't haunted. You are haunted. What movie was that? There's some.
Are you becoming human again?
Was that one of the? Oh no, he. No.
I have like a... Yeah, but I have like a fleshy nose now.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
with
in
what's with
these
the flesh
scenes,
nose?
he's got like a flesh-colored nose. I don't really know. I don't know. Also, like on the box and in these scenes, he kind of looks vaguely like a person, but he like in the game, he looks like a skeleton, like a green skeleton with hair. So I don't know. Yeah, what movie was that? One of the Paranormal Activity movie sequels where it was like, the house isn't haunted, the woman is haunted, so no matter where she goes.
He's got a sore back, and then you finally get to see the ghost, and it's because the ghost is on his back the whole time.
Uh-huh.
What? I had
Haha.
goo. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
You gotta go through the sewers, the drain.
Hey, there's a spell. That's why they're making you do this,
What's
because that
that
red
for?
letter E that's like it's a usable spell thing for when you're back in the house that you
Oh.
can do like sort of like a scare on demand.
I do have to say, I don't think you got your health back.
No, I
No,
didn't.
you did not get your health back. Maybe that's part of what I hated so much about these segments. It's been a while since I've actually played this. I played it back in the day and I revisited it quite a bit later, but it's been years at this point since I've played this. Yeah, that's the other thing I guess I hated. Why I hated these segments is you don't recover your health,
I mean, they're not good,
for lack of a better term.
but I definitely without this, the game would be like a half an hour long or whatever.
I mean, I guess.
Which is not I mean, that's not a problem in 2019, but I feel like if you paid $60 for this in 1992, you might be pretty sad.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I bought games so rarely in 1992.
Right,
I
that's what I
played
mean.
most things on a rental, People should be smarter and rent games instead of just buying them outright, and then they wouldn't make those kind of $60
Well,
mistakes.
look at this box art, though. This is definitely a game you would buy.
I mean, that's true. This box art is pretty dope.
Is anybody in the bathroom? What's T doing in over here? Is he in a bathroom? Could be. Nope, he's in a hallway.
There might be a bathroom off of that hallway.
These people are like fucking camels.
Oh, he's picking his nose, I think,
Oh, is that
actually.
what that's
he's
supposed to be?
doing. He's supposed to be digging for gold.
Oh, there's a dog.
There's the dog.
Can I be
So
friends
the dog,
with the dog, or
No, the dog calms them.
oh,
Calms the people
What?
down. You don't like the dog.
Bad dog.
dogs and ghosts are notorious.
In fact,
not
spoilers for a
get along.
25-year-old video game. The dog is actually a demon, and it's the final boss
Why would the dog want to help them?
because he doesn't like Poulterguy for whatever. He wants to consume your precious ectoplasm because he's actually a demon dog. Not to be confused with a diamond dog
Or a devil dog?
Or Diamond Dave.
or diamond.
Or
Definitely not to
Diamond
be
Dallas
confused with Diamond
Page?
Dave.
Or
Definitely. No, actually, the dog is also Diamond Dallas Page.
Feel the Bang. Ah! Oh man, there's a. Oh shit, it's an alien.
Is that? I think if he goes northeast, that's a bathroom, but I don't. Again, it's been so long since I've played this.
Bathroom.
Over your goo.
I got it that time. Here we go.
There you go.
Moment of truth. Joe, if this isn't a poop monster in this toilet, help me God.
I told you there are multiple toilets and multiple toilet scares, but this one might be the poop monster. I'm not,
I'm having I'm having a little trouble getting the.
getting the exact
Yeah,
spot.
let's give me the
of toilet.
scale or the thing, but I know there is one on there. Give me the fucking. There it is. All right, here we go, baby. Let's do this.
That's like the
disappointing.
lamest toilet scare in the game.
I mean, that's not even. Was
Weak.
that not a poop monster? Whoa!
Oh yeah, that thing will come and try to eat your
What the
ectoplasm
fuck is
too.
that thing?
You can kick it, I think, somehow. I don't remember what button you press, but it
E.
comes in like.
Whoa!
Yeah, it tries to eat your.
Oh, that
Ecto.
uses my ectoplasm though.
Yeah.
Better that than giving it away to the flying tentacle
Dog
head guy.
off, spur scare. What?
I don't think you. Yeah, those are your spells or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I think
Voodoo?
Ecto Extra will. I don't know. I don't remember what I can look up an FAQ. I guess I have the page open already.
Voodoo. Oh, like voodoo.
Yeah.
But poo.
I was kind of hoping it would be poop related. Yeah.
Voodoo.
Yeah.
There actually are no FAQs for this, but let's see if Sega 16 has a manual for it. Because they do. They have manual scans.
Oh, god damn it. So what, any of you guys got plans for Halloween?
They are literally moving Halloween by a day in the city because there's like this torrential rainstorm expected tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Us too, actually. I haven't heard. I tried to find like when trick or treat is, like, to see. I wanted to give candy and stuff, but like I could not find anything for my neighborhood that would tell me like when it actually is supposed to be. And then it's supposed to be a
The
fucking
day after.
horrific storm tomorrow. So I have no idea, honestly.
We pretty much just hang out and give candy to the ridiculously tiny amount of people that come around because of where our house is.
Yes, manual.
I don't know if we've
Sega
ever
Retro
had,
has the manual.
I don't know if we've ever had a real trick or treater at our house. Like when my friends' kids were real young, like they would bring them around once in a while. But I don't think we ever had an actual, like, somebody just like randomly stop by.
So remember, two thoughts. Do you remember a time when EA gave not just credits but like full photos and bios for their game designers and their manuals?
Yes.
Because that was
Yes.
a thing. And two, do you remember when a retail released like full price video game could be made by 4 people?
Yes.
Because this video game was made by 4 people and all of their names and faces and bios are in this manual. So Will Noble's first animation jobs were on the New Flintstones and Rubik the Amazing Cube. He also worked on the cult animated feature Twice Upon a Time. During 8 years at Atari, he worked on such arcade classics as Paperboy, Super Sprint, Gauntlet, Hard Drive, and Stun Runner, Tubin, and Rampart.
Whoa!
Haunting is his first console game that he's worked on. Thanks. Okay, so let's
Literally
see.
scared the pants off of her.
Pick up spells. Super. That's the move that you do by holding B, by the way, is a super kick, according to the manual. So you're having a super kick party. You're the ghost. You're the ghost of Matt Jackson.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Super kick.
Fruit scare. Here we go.
Use spell. Okay, but what is the?
What the
Oh, let me give you guys the intro, the story of this game. Dude, death sucks. I had a lot of things I wanted to do, and becoming a ghost was not like real high on the list.
Bogus.
Not having to go to school is excellent, but all these dungeons I had to hang around are uncool. They make study hall look like a rave. And I didn't even do anything wrong to get this
Whoa,
way.
Damn.
It's Vito rhymes with mosquito Sardini's fault. What a bloodsucker. Dude, that
Does
dude
rhyme
doesn't
with
even
mosquito.
deserve to be called dude. He's like an anti-dude. And I'm not the
Whoa.
only one he screwed up. Him and his junked out skateboards. Sardini set up an overseas skateboard factory. He was too cheap to hire qualified workers, so he set up a robotic assembly line.
Jeez.
It's bad enough that robots know nothing about skating, but
Yeah,
Sardini
that is
was
very
too
bad,
cheap
actually.
to keep them oiled, and he used the cheapest parts he could in his boards. Squeaky machines with sore elbows building high-velocity leisure devices from yesterday's trash. Dude, the best you can expect from that is a major epidemic of concrete measles and a bumper crop of street marchinos. The worst you can expect happened to me, and I wasn't the only one. And that's not all. Sardini's lawyers used all kind of tricks to hide his ownership of the skateboard factory. He made a lot of money from skaters getting wasted, but never paid the price for it. Not until now, dude.
I think I'm gonna
Man.
die.
And he wants to bulldoze the community center.
Right? Okay, fear levels, ectoplasm, the ectometer, picking up spells. We know how to pick them up. Oh, health renew. There is a way Poulterguy can restore his health. Sometimes a special ectoplasm star will appear in the dungeon. If he picks up the star, his health is restored to maximum and his portrait returns to normal. A health star appears at 50,000 point intervals.
Well, that's why you would give yourself points then.
There you go. Ecto beasts, he can't scare them. They'll try to eat your ectoplasm. That's the floating head, freaky floating head thing.
Yeah.
The dog, the Sartini's own a dog as nasty as they are. He can clearly see Poulterguy. He's like kids in Quantum Leap. They can see Al. He can calm the Sardinis after Poulterguy has scared them. If he barks at Poulterguy, it reduces his ecto level. His barking can also summon ecto beasts, and while Poulterguy can distract the dog, he can't scare it. It's almost as if he's more than an ordinary mutt.
Foreshadowing.
Controllable frightums are the green. Hauntings that require a little driving. Picking up spells. Okay, here we go. To cast a spell, press the open spell menu. Spell descriptions. Dog off. Ghosts have invented the dog off spell to distract dogs by leaving a bowl of food on the floor. A mutt will chow down when it sees the free grub and be distracted. Super Scare. The Super Scare spell leaves a gift wrap present that's no gift and leaves it room for an unsuspecting Sardini to find it. To activate the Super Scare after you've cast it, leave the room and press start to call the overhead map. Press A, B, and C in that order. The box will then explode. If a mortal is in the room when the box explodes, their fear level will jump way up. This will be reflected in the fright meter. If there's no mortal in the room when a Super Scare detonates, it is wasted. Voodoo. The Voodoo spell equips Poulterguy with throwable fireballs. These fireballs cause only fright, not damage. To make Poulterguy throw a fireball, press A. They fly in the direction he is facing. Ecto Extra instantly replenishes your supply of Ecto, boosting your meter to full. And the last spell that I don't think you've picked up yet is Zombie Eyes. Poulterguy can possess humans for a short time with zombie eyes and move them around in a trance-like state. You move a possessed human with the D-pad. Sardinis are even scarier as zombies than they usually are. A zombie-eyed Sardini can even scare a non-zombie-eyed Sardini by walking up to them and pressing A. So there you go.
Is there anything in that guide about poop monsters?
No, but let me see if I can figure out where the poop monster lives.
Because that's all we need is we can do the poop monster and then we'll call it a stream here.
We're done if we can get the poop monster. Okay.
We're also not leaving without a poop monster.
We'll be here all night if it takes that long to get a poop monster.
I've already done all these scares. Go to a different room.
Her dress just fall off?
Yeah, her pants you scare the pants off of them.
She doesn't wear it. She doesn't, it's not pants.
Spanx. Scare the Spanx off.
Okay, she's gone. Where's that dude? Stop eating my goo.
I love how much it takes for these people to get like this. Like if I saw one of these things, I'd be like, "Nope,
See ya.
I'm out of here."
That was time.
So long. Call priest. I need an old priest and a young priest.
Oh man, a haunted hot water tank.
Time for the scariest thing of all. Video
And you
game
don't seem to
pet.
get your health back between levels, yeah.
No, you don't get anything. Oh no, I think I might have died.
What about your flesh nose?
That dungeon is nasty, man. Like, all I wanted was some ecto, you know?
We do know.
So I think it might be the first. I'm looking at a.
No need for them to go ballistic on me. Whoever they are. Oh well, see you next time.
He's taking it pretty well.
Yeah.
It's a bathroom with a bidet in it. Is where the poop monster lives. I think that's in the
First
first
level.
house, but I don't remember.
It's time to find out.
Yeah, well, I'm back in the first house, so...
Oh, you are back in the first
Yeah,
house.
if this doesn't work
Go
out,
into the-
just
go
maybe
into
you
the
can
bathroom.
Find me a GIF,
I will.
maybe, or something. We might have to settle for that.
Well, let's see. I mean, push comes to shove, I can make you a GIF, but let's see. Go in. Yeah, try to find the bathrooms because the screen I'm looking at, I'll be able to recognize right away if it is the bathroom in this house or not. We also have level skip codes if we want to see the last two houses.
The poop monster is coming from inside the house.
I mean, where else would it come from?
I mean, I would like to think that it originated
Fair
somewhere
enough.
else and then
It's been in the
made
house the
its
whole
way
time,
into the
Eric.
house, you know?
I like the
Maybe it was the
geometric way the
original
walls
owner.
are all cut out.
Yeah.
It's not that bathroom,
Okay.
unfortunately.
All right, well, how do you get to the third level?
Is that where the poop
Are
monster
there's two bathrooms in this house, though, isn't
Yeah,
there?
there's another
Or
one
no?
over here, I think.
I'm gonna say it might be that one. Otherwise, I can give you the code to skip to level 2.
Oh, you actually have to skip them sequentially.
You do have to skip them sequentially, yeah.
Pretty sure there's another bathroom.
I thought there were
This is
two.
a 1993 game. I guess it's the culmination of the Genesis.
In here, maybe? Is
Yeah.
that one, Joe? That's the one I...
Nope.
That's not it either. All right.
Nope. So to skip to level 2, go into the grandfather clock in the dining room, and then there's a code that you enter while you're in the clock to skip the
Oh,
level.
I guess your life just ticks down as you go.
Yeah. Might be faster to reset, and I don't know, maybe not.
Looks peaceful, huh? Dining room.
Dining room, grandfather clock.
Do we remember where the dining room is?
No.
It's the one with the
No.
toilet in it.
I have not committed. Who puts a grandfather clock in the same room where there's a toilet?
I mean, who has an exit to their house in their fucking bedroom?
That's, I mean, fair enough.
I mean, I know people with that. They have like a sliding door that leads outside.
Yeah, I guess. Actually, I mean, we have one that goes to a balcony in one of our bedrooms. One would imagine the dining room is adjacent to the kitchen.
Here we go.
Okay, go into the clock,
I'm in the clock.
and then BCCB, and then hit A to bounce out of the clock, and it'll warp you to level 2.
BCCB.
Yep.
And then out.
Yep.
Did you say BCCB? I didn't think that's what you said.
I said BCCB, yes.
Okay.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. Okay, that's weird. In the first house, enter the grandfather clock in the dining room with A. While in the clock, press BCCB, then hit A to exit the clock. You'll be in the second house with 15,000 more points.
Or maybe that wasn't the dining room? This looks
Yeah,
more like a dining room, but there's no
This
clock.
looks more like a dining room, but there's no clock. Yeah, there's not a... Okay. That's...
Kitchen?
There are 2 kitchens in this house? Wait, you are in the second house.
Oh, I am in the second house.
This is a different house.
Okay. You're right, it is a different house.
The room you popped out into was in the second house, but it didn't look any different.
Look, yeah, it was the same room, wasn't it? Or maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I guess.
The room did not change.
Okay. That's, I
Right now
guess
you're
that's
trying to
what I
find a
was
bathroom.
expecting. I mean, I can just stop this anytime, I guess. I can just, you know.
I mean, we've been going for almost an hour. We may as well get the poop monster if we can
Yeah,
at
but
this
it might
point.
take a long time.
Well, all right. If you could run out of ectoplasm again without getting the poop monster, then I'd say we...
The problem is that it's really, you can't make them go into a room.
Right. Well, some of those
Can't,
ones
like,
that you
herd
can
them.
guide, you can kind of herd them. If you possess like an object that moves around the room, you can kind of push them towards the door you want them to go in, but not every room has one of those.
I mean, you can find a YouTube video of the poop monster.
I definitely can find a YouTube video of poop monster. and I can make a GIF out of it if I,
I mean, you can just give me the link and I just put it on. It's fine. All right. Bathrooms. Dining room. Kitchen. It's a chore to find a fucking bathroom in this place. Well, here's a toilet with a person in the room, so let's try it.
What'd you say?
I said,
That's not too bad.
that's
It's
not too bad.
That's pretty good, but it's there's a bathroom with a bidet in it and like a big sort of jacuzzi tub and like a shower stall in the corner. That's the bathroom you're looking for, which I think is in this house.
Everything in this room is haunted, Mimi. You should go to the other bathroom, probably. Well. Anybody else think Joe was just lying about the poop monster?
Yep.
There's a link in Discord that indicates that I'm not lying about the poop monster.
So the fun thing with the serpent is, how does the serpent talk? What? And not only that, but why is the serpent's punishment?
Who cares? A toilet deep.
Oh, man. There's a poop monster. It's pretty good. Let's see if we can do something about this here.
I mean, that's a big part of the fun of this game, though, right? It's like trying to see all the different
Yeah, all the different
stuff.
Well, it's because you made this an 18+ stream. I wouldn't want any kids watching.
It's
yeah,
true.
obviously not.
There might be multiple poop monsters, but I'm not sure. Again, I don't remember. Because the clip I sent you doesn't have him eating poop, and I feel like there's definitely a version of the poop monster that just like eats the poop. Maybe he doesn't throw it around the room. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever. Genesis, this game's pretty cool. I don't know. It's definitely like, maybe if you're just like in the flow and remembering to get the goo, you know,
Yeah.
not trying
Or use
to,
the game genie code to not lose the goo.
Yeah, that seems like a good time. Seems like a good time. Anyway, that's Poulterguy, Haunting starring Poulterguy. I give it a thumbs up. More video games should have poop monsters. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
mean, Conker's bad for a day.
I rescind my previous statement. Good night. Good night. Good night. Goodbye.